Good morning, girls. And today we discuss about the classical theory of income distribution. The two great writers who developed this theory were David Ricardo and Karl Marx. Both of them showed interest in the long period developments of the capitalist system. As a consequence, they produced definite theories of the income distribution. David Ricardo. To Ricardo, distribution of national income between landlords, laborers, and capitalists was the main problem of political economy. His emphasis on distribution was not due to his greater interest in the determining the shares of different social classes, but due to the fact that such an understanding was essential to understand the progress of the economy. With the help of this theory, Ricardo could show that the progress of economy ends in a stationary state. Ricardo divided economy into two broad categories, namely agriculture and industry. यानी रिकार्डो ने जो है अर्थव्यवस्था को दो भागों में बांट दिया, जिसमें एक एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर हो गया और दूसरा इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर. Events of the agriculture sector are necessary for the study of whole development of the economy. First of all, he showed that additional labors applied to agriculture leads to the operation of the law of diminishing returns. It is so because of the fact that the supply of land is not unlimited and all lands are not equally fertile. It is also because Ricardo accepted the Malthusian theory of population. Whenever wages go above the subsistence level, the population grows very fast. The third important point is that capital accumulation is necessary for economic development, and for the capital accumulation, profit is essential. National income gets distributed among rent, wages, and profits. Rent is paid to land. It occurs because of the operation of the law of diminishing return. To Ricardo, rent is a surplus. The price of labor is wages. Profit is residual. After paying rent and wages out of total income, what remains is profit. The income distribution theory of Ricardo is based on two principles. They are, as stated by Collador, the marginal principle and the surplus principle. For the distribution of rent and the remaining two, namely wages and profits, the marginal principle is used. The surplus principle is utilized for the distribution of wages and profits only. In the diagram, Ricardo theory of distribution is presented. In this diagram, only the agriculture sector is considered. Agriculture production is measured on y-axis and number of workers on the x-axis. AP curve stands for the average product of labor, while MP shows the marginal product. OW is the subsistence phase, and if the total number of workers be ON, the total amount of wages is national income comes to OWTN. The difference between AP and MP is the rent per worker, and it is RP in the diagram. When ON labor are employed, total rent comes to RPKSR. So the remaining portion of the total agriculture production. ONSR is PWTK, which is a profit. Now,